Welcome to JP. Welcome to JP.
JP's.
Welcome to JP.
JP's.
Check out JP's.
Welcome to JP's TV.
JP's TV, believe it or don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in effect. Welcome to the JP TV show. I have a special guest with me today. Man, a hell of a guy. Don't know him yet, but we're going to get to know him. As far as that goes, man, the man got his own brand, own champagne, own tequila. He's doing great things. Okay, and we're gonna dig into his mind and see how he is and who is he. But first, I would like to introduce you all to this video that just came out. Just put it out not too long ago. Amazing video. Y'all gotta check this out. Oh yeah, but I'm gonna let them know which one is my favorite. I'm gonna let them know after we play this one, which one is my favorite. Because he got some hits. All right? Everybody check this out.
Shit, you know me, shorty, I'm just cool and hot, cool. I don't indulge in all that other sucker shit, man, you know what I mean? Just let them do them. Different. Yeah. I'm with two bitches, all two drugs, I'm too high, yeah. Designer, my own clothes, I'm too fly, yeah. I see through all of that fuck shit through my two eyes, yeah. I'm too lit right now, baby, I need two lives, yeah. I'm with two bitches, all two drugs, I'm too high, yeah. Designer, my own clothes, I'm too fly, yeah. I see through all of that fuck shit through my two eyes, yeah. I'm too lit right now, baby, I need two lives, yeah. I'm a different nigga, I'm a different breed, I'm a different vibe, yeah. Just medical, not bad, yo, it's a different high, yeah. Designer, my own shit. Boss up, I own shit. Really mean that I ain't bullshit. No rap cap, no bullshit. I can't search before I give you word. Discover dirt and they paperwork. So it's your fault if you ain't checking first. I'm playing chess, they on the checkerboard. Get the cash and run it up. Get a bag, then put it up. 200 days, gotta run it up. Got a bad bitch, I'ma buy her up. I don't buy sex, I buy drugs. Can't hide hate with fake love. Them fake smiles is real mugs, yeah. Just went and fucked up a rap check. Spent like half of my fucking neck. Think I'm all that in the bag of chips. They need to put me on a trash net. Here's the words with the all white. Virgil with the off white. No off days, no off night. Bigger wave than Fortnite. We in town and grad dice. Bet 100 on the outcome. Couldn't wait for the blood to come, so we came one. Yeah. Niggas looking for other niggas for motivation. Sneak dissing on other niggas, that's clout chasing. My hand out for another nigga, I'm not waiting. I've been a goat, no speculation. Don't need Stephen A to the bay. It's worthwhile, just have patience, yeah. I'm with two bitches, all two drugs, I'm too high, yeah. Designer, my uncles, I'm too fly, yeah.
All right, I don't want to give y'all too much. If y'all want to check him out, he has a YouTube channel. E, which is capitalized, space, it seems like it is space, Sosa, SOSA. Please check the guy out, man. He's doing big things. We're going to answer some questions here. We're going to bring our special guest in here for today. The infamous ESOSA.
I like that, man. Oh, man, I like that. That's tough right there.
Amazing, brother. Amazing. It's great to have you on the show. Welcome to the show, man.
Man, thank you for having me, man. It's a pleasure.
Yes, indeed, man. And I'm gonna just let you know how I ran across your account, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was just looking for entrepreneurs and stuff like that to highlight on the show. And I don't know, you stuck out to me. The reason why you did, because your accent, right? With the two. And I already knew that was up the road from me. See, I'm in DC and you Baltimore. So I was like, oh yeah, that's hometown. I got to reach out to him.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, tag, man. And I didn't, I was listening to a documentary, or you shouted out, I'm gonna get a bottle, man. You said it's on Shamrock something. I couldn't catch the other one.
Yeah, man. Shamrock Liquors up there in Baltimore, 4300 Bel Air Road.
Been
But
there,
you know,
rolled
just send
across.
me. So you send me an address or something, man. You know, I got something for you.
Man, I'm gonna do that too, man. I'm also a connoisseur of the super space too.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? That space cake, man. You gotta get you some of that.
Yeah, man. We gotta do some business.
That's
And
it.
so let the people know, man. Who is ESOSA?
Man. You know, I'm a guy from East Baltimore, born and raised. Um, you know, always been a hard worker. You know, so it just kind of just, for me, it just kind of just fell in line with, coming up in a tough city, just trying to figure it out and figure out how trying to be great. I just kind of just walked into it.
Yeah, same, and you're doing a great job, man.
Like,
When you mentioned Baltimore, remember back in the day, when Baltimore and DC had some type of like stagnation back in the day, like they didn't like each other. Where the fuck did that come from? I don't know where it came from, but I think it was probably some jail shit.
maybe most likely, you know what I mean? But like with the city, what I learned about Baltimore is that, like we like to live in our own bubble. You know
Mm,
what I mean? So it's like if it ain't Baltimore, then it's nothing. You know what I'm
hmm.
saying? And I don't even really think it's so much of a DC problem. Like we don't even like to venture out like into Maryland. You know what I mean? So I think it's just one of those type of things that it probably started within home. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm here to let you know that DC got lots of love for Baltimore, man. And
Vice
especially
versa.
y'all got the best champion up there, man, Javante Tank Davis.
Yes, sir. Shout out the tank, man.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Shout out to Tank.
Matter of fact, you know what I think it was, man. I think whoever started the slick beef of who started wearing 990s first. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Who started wearing New
Balance.
Balances first and stuff like that. So it kind of just carried on, from there. Because a lot of times it's going to be well we started or shit we started it, and then now, well
Then,
shit,
then they
well
beefing, right?
right then it started going in other ventures and stuff. So, but I mean it's all love at the end of the day for real.
Yeah, yeah. It sure is, man. It sure is. Where did you get the name Esosa from? What made you select that name?
It actually came in high school, right? Around like 10th grade. So, me and a couple of my guys, we just kind of like we started getting on the Scarface wave, and so we all like decided to watch Scarface one day, and everybody, I want to be Scarface, I want to be Tony, that. But I was like, man, I want to be Sosa, like.
Mm,
He was the guy that, he sent the hit, he sent the blitz on him. He was Tony's boss. He really made, once he met Sosa, that's when he went next level. So it was like I want to be Sosa, like, I'm calling, more so the boss type role and behind the scenes boss type role. You know what I mean?
mm. Interesting, man. When you're rapping, it seems like you have your own style. But what are some artists that influenced
Um, well, I would have to say like Nipsey Hussle, honestly. Nipsey Hussle, Jay Z, Payroll Giovanni, like really like the hustle rap. That's kind of really like that kind of really inspired me. But as far as just like artists, I like to listen to, like the Futures, the Drakes, those type of guys.
you? Yeah. I was digging through your archives trying to find some information about you, right? And I ran across this documentary, and something very interesting um, was pointed out to me, man. Take us back to when this situation came
Everything
about.
happens for a reason. You feel me? Like literally everything happens for. Mm.
What happened, man? Like, take us back to that situation.
Man, one day I was out the house, running around, and I got a phone call from the property. They like your building on fire, and I'm just like, wow, okay. I was still thinking like, cause they couldn't tell me it was like my unit or it was mine or not. So I was like, all right, maybe it's just on the property somewhere. It's fine. But then so my girl, I told her like, just cause I was out, I was too far away. So I'm like, just go run down there and check it out, see what's going on, and walk in and see that.
Mm,
Yeah, it was tough.
yeah. Talk about you bouncing back from that, man. Like I know starting over is a motherfucker, man. It's like,
Yeah, man. But the crazy thing about it is that I was never like down about it for some reason. You know what I mean? It just once it happened, it was like I was in I don't want to say shock, but I was messed up about it, and then it was like, well, fuck it, like what I mean? I can't control it. It wasn't my fault. It's like it's happened for a reason. For some whatever reason, it happened for a reason.
mm,
And I couldn't control it. So I'm like, something good gonna have to come up out of this because I lost everything. You know what I mean? I couldn't get nothing out of that house. So I really, literally lost everything. Like, only thing I had from that situation was what I wore that day.
damn, yeah.
Yeah, that shit fucked up. But like I said, man, everything happens for a reason. So it led to a lot of big things since then.
Oh man, oh man. So was this a property in Mexico?
No, that was in Atlanta. That was in Atlanta. I used to, I'm from Baltimore, but I moved to Atlanta around like 2014, 2015. So that happened in 2020, and then right after that, I moved to Mexico.
How was that transition, man? Like how when you moved down Mexico, man? 'Cause a lot of us don't know nothing about that, but
Right.
how was that, man?
Man, it actually was amazing. You know what I mean? Just getting a fresh new start. Um,
Yeah.
learning a new culture. You know what I mean? A culture that really respects us. You know what I mean?
Mm,
And likes us too,
wow.
bro.
Really?
Yeah, they got a lot of respect for us. You know what I mean? So it was just, it was different, but it was still a blessing. It was still amazing. You know what I mean? It's like best way I can put it, man. It's like waking up on vacation every day. Just so many
Damn.
people. It was just, you know what I mean? Coming from DC and Baltimore, man. It was just, it's, you know, nonstop chaos. You know what I mean? And just to be out there and just have a peace of mind,
Mm,
nothing like it.
mm, 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 mm. I know that's right, man. Hey, man, we're gonna pay some bills real quick, man. I got a bill we gotta pay real quick.
Okay, okay.
All right.
Always in a good mood. Hear me and believe. Hold on for a second, dog. I got a sample for you. Take two, hit my phone back. Man, do what you do. So she telling me I should get the.
Okay. Bring my guest back in. All right, we have to pay the little bill real quick. So let me ask you, why the name Super Trapper?
Super Trapper, man, because it stands for like, I do a lot. You know what I mean? From the tequila, the champagne, the clothes, the music, the shoes, water, chips, speakers. I'm about to come up with my own dice. Um, man, I do so much. It's like, I look at life as my slogan, like, life is trap. You know what I mean? So like everything around here is a trap. Like what we doing now, and this shit trap right here. You know what I mean? So, if we treat it with that same energy, you can, you know what I mean, just treat it with that same energy, whatever you do. So I just call it super trap. You know what I mean? Just trying to be super and great with your trap.
And I was about what I was about to ask you. For the kids that may ask that question, I know, well, what a Super Trapper basically is, something that you do in in the positive way that you're doing. You got your own brand, you got your own products,
Mm-hmm.
services. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
It's the same way. Like, I look at it, if you're a basketball player, you know what I mean? That's your trap. Like, you got to treat it like that. I mean, we all know what that is. But, a lot of people, they'll go harder. They'd rather stay on the corner and go harder with that than for their dreams or their goals. You know what I'm saying? You got to treat it with that same energy and you're going to be successful. So, we all know what that is. So just treat it the same way.
When for someone who don't know how to create or to get their brand started or something like that,
Mhm.
what was your first product that you had?
T-shirts.
T-shirts.
Yeah, I wanted to. So with the music thing,
Mm,
I was never taught, how to, outside of. Well, I wasn't taught anything within the music thing, so I had to learn everything on my own. So after a while, I was like, well, I never came out with merchandise. Let me try to come up with some merch. So to promote one of my new albums at the time, I'm like, well, let me come up with some merchandise, So I came up with the t-shirts, and it kind of took grew its own legs from that. You know what I mean? People, it was like a pre-order thing. You know what I mean? Pre-order the album, get a shirt, and then had people hit me up like, well, I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of just want the shirt for it. I'd rather just buy the shirt, and then it just kind of grew from there.
Hmm, really?
Yeah, that's how it happened.
Wow. And you know what? That's why I say it's always something for someone. Even off mistakes, you can capitalize on. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, man, you just never know. You never know till you know. You know what I mean? That's why I give a lot of advice to people when they ask. Just like, if you got an idea with something and you think it's solid, you know what I mean, just go with it. Just don't worry about what other people may think, or
Hmm.
a lot of times we're getting out our own head before we even do what we want to do. I just tell just do it, and just you'll figure it out as you go, but you just gotta do it.
It's amazing, man. That was beautiful, man.
Mhm.
So what we're going to do, right?
All right.
This is the time to.
It's time to shift gears.
All right, we're shifting gears right now.
All right.
And after that, I throw you in a hot box. It's just some questions that you have to ask as fast
Okay.
as you can.
I got you.
Um, in this day and this time, what are your views on women?
Man, I love women, love all women, man. I think that, they need to, some women just need to just stop trying to compete with men. You know what I mean? Like, I see a lot of divide going on. You know what I mean? I think like a lot of women are trying to be like men in a sense. You know what I mean? Like, with the hot girl stuff and all this and that. It's like, do your thing. But at the end of the day, it's like we both need each other at the end of the day. So, you know, let's just let's just cut it all out, man. Get back to the roots. For real, man.
For ladies, cut it all out. Let's get back to the roots
Mhm.
because back then it was working, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean. You know how it goes, divide and conquer. So, I hate to see it, man. And two, they women love yourself. We love y'all natural bodies. It's like as soon as I get off the airport in Atlanta, I see nothing but BBLs, man. You know what I mean? Like, love yourself, love your body. We love y'all. That it's just a phase that ain't going to last forever. You know what I mean? So get in the gym, get right, eat
Get
right.
right.
You're gonna be okay for real.
All right, ladies, y'all heard that. Okay, so another question, right? And I'm
Hmm.
gonna give your honest perspective on it.
Okay.
Um, I've noticed that black on black crime is overlooked, right?
Hmm.
It's not really focused on.
Hmm.
And my channel is to share the focus and to keep the focus on them so they can make the appropriate changes.
Hmm.
I want to know, why is it overlooked, and when a white person does something, there's an uproar. Forget about the 4 year old that got shot and
Right.
by a bullet that wasn't for her, because
Right.
niggas don't know how to shoot anyway.
Yeah.
So, but why is it when a white person do it, they're ready for justice?
Um, Man, that's a deep question, man. That's a deep, deep question. I think that they put us against each other at the end of the day, so it's kind of like normalized within ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to say black on black crime because it's like it's situational. What I'm looking for, you know what I mean? Because it's like I think we look at it as when a white person shoots us, it's racially motivated and stuff like that. But when a black person do it, got to be a reason behind it. You know what I mean? Did he run off with his money? Did he do this? Did he do that? But it's like, they put us all in this situation in this barrel, and we black people, we're not naturally harmful people. You know what I mean? We're not naturally hateful people, but it's like, you put us in this situation and you put us in this bucket and be like, all right, go figure it out. All y'all just figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Um, but I think it is wrong. I think we do need to focus on ourselves first because we the only ones going to fix the problem. You know what I mean? We can't sit here and then when we can't expect police to fix our problem, can't think the government gonna fix our problem. We need to get back to the roots. You know what I'm saying? Start policing ourselves and get our communities back in order, man. Because it just keep getting worse and worse. So, and honestly, too, with the white on, when white person do this to us, we need to, like you said, we need to have that same energy too. Cause I just heard like a 5 year old just got killed in Baltimore and shit. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
that's when the community needs to stand up and take action. You know what I mean? Don't wait for the news cameras to come around and try to fix it or shed light on it. Like whoever in that community, y'all need to figure that out now with amongst yourselves and get it together. You know what I mean? We need to
So,
police ourselves first.
so let me ask you: Is when when does the snitching part comes to a halt? Like, is it when I mean, when is enough after a 4 year old? I even heard younger than that
Right,
gets killed. Why
right.
why do the black community, not all but most of us,
Mm-hmm.
um have that urge to hold back when someone else just got shot or killed?
Um. Well, it's funny when you say the snitching thing because so many of us are snitching. That's the only way the police know anything, right?
Mm,
If somebody snitching, so there's always going to be somebody snitching and informants and stuff. But it's like with something like that, when a young kid get killed, I mean, that's not street stuff. That's not street politics. You know what I mean? That's community right there. We're not supposed to be touching women or kids. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's street business. So, I don't think that's snitching. Like, y'all need to handle that. If you're not going to tell the police, then that it needs to be handled. You know what I mean? First and foremost. So it's like, street business is street business, but outside of that, no, that's civilian business right there.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So, if somebody sees that, then they need to handle that. That's civilian stuff right there. Little kids ain't supposed to be getting killed, man. You know what I mean? Street business is street business and civilian business is civilian business. So I think that's how you separate the two. But, like I think we just need to start policing ourselves and handling our communities better.
How I want to ask you about that. What about policing yourselves?
Hmm.
What would be a way to do it?
Man, we need to have our OGs. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop having the OGs. I think some of the OGs are just telling the younger kids, you know, to just run around and do anything. You know what I mean? In the name of street. In the name of being real. You know what I'm saying? I think that we need to bring back morals and principles and values to this. You know what I mean? I think it's none of that no more. It's just whateverness. You know what I mean? Like I remember coming up, rest in peace to my father, but he used to tell me back then, like, on Sundays there's no killing or nothing. You might got your enemy right there, but he with his kids or he with his grandmother. He with his
Right.
mother. You don't touch him. You let him be. You see somebody coming out of church or around the church, you let it go. I just seen and not too long ago they said an old lady just got stabbed up in the church and left there in Baltimore. You know what I mean? Like it's no morals, there's no principles, and no values to this no more.
Mm. How did you feel about the unemployed drug addict with a lengthy crime record, George Floyd, when he got when they thought he got killed by the cop, but he got killed because he was too hot?
Mm. Man, I don't
Were you moved by that?
when I moved, it made the whole situation was just messed up, man. I feel like just anytime you see a black person dying, losing their life, man, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? You never want to see that. You know what I mean? Especially actually like having to watch it on camera, whether it was the drugs or the need, whatever it was, man, you just don't I don't it's hard watching somebody die on camera like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um
Yeah.
it was just a tough situation all the way around, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was just tough.
Yeah, man. Okay. Now they're talking about. We got a couple minutes left.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about defunding the police, and this situation happened. I think I don't know where it was at, but this situation happened right here. Check this out.
Y'all gonna get shot the up. Y'all better. It's time for the police to get killed. It's time for the police to get killed. One of y'all finna die this week. I ain't scared of y'all. I'm not scared of y'all. I don't say police just to say it because everybody said it and you hear it on the music. I don't say it. I would shoot the out of one of y'all. That's on my right hand of God. Play with me if y'all want. Aim a gun at me.
Thank you.
I'm gonna shoot your kids before I shoot y'all. I'm gonna shoot your kids before I shoot y'all.
So now the Democrats are pushing defunding the police. How do you feel about the lack of respect for our law officers? Because at the end of the day, they're just like us, and they do have a job. Their job is to, I mean, and they're bad ones,
Mm-hmm.
for the most, but not all.
Mm-hmm.
How can we have respect amongst our law and our citizens in the community?
I think it's just respect. You know what I mean? It just gotta be respect on both ends. You know what I mean? Like I know one of my one of my friends is a officer, right? But he doesn't have those type of issues when he goes in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? They respect him because he respect them. You know what I mean? He come in the neighborhood, say hi, speak to people. You know what I mean? He help the kids out, help people out. You know how it's supposed to be. In return, he get respect too. You know what I mean? So it's like, long as we respecting each other and everybody doing their job and doing their part, I think that's how we, combat that. You know what I mean? Like, if I see a police officer, I ain't got no problem with him, or I'm not a troublemaker, nothing like that. Then it shouldn't be nothing. Hey officer, how you doing? It should be mutual respect on his end too. You know what I mean? Sometimes they come into the neighborhoods and they just rough people up and just do whatever. So that's why you might see him responding like that, you know. But if the police coming in there and like you said, they all regular people at the end of the day, they got a job to do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just trying to make it home to their family. So we just got mutual respect for each other, then it shouldn't be no issues.
Cool. All right. Before I throw you in the hot box, we're gonna check out a little trailer real quick. Hold on. Give me a second. Check out a little trailer. Let's go to a quick commercial.
Tune in to JPTV Believe It or Don't tonight, 9 p.m.
Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to JPTV Believe It or Don't. Amazing content over there.
Okay, guys, we got another surprise for you. We got something for you real quick, and we're gonna bang this out. This right here is like one of my favorites. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. This joint right here is like my favorite. And man, y'all got to check this out, man. I mean, this is my favorite. Like when I heard this joint,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man,
Got me excited, man.
oh
Man.
man, this joint right here. I said, man, check this out, man. ESOSA in the building.
Mm-hmm.
On
That's
the
just a house
JPTV
right there,
show.
man.
And whoever did that view, that camera right there, oh my God.
My man, One Mirrors, man. He's from
Man,
Philadelphia.
they killed it with that view.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, you drinking? You drinking?
Man, shout out to Sosa, man. Doing this thing.
Hey.
Dame la boca, bring me that coke, I'm fresh off the boat, they call me ESOSA. Dame la boca, dame la boca, dame la boca. Go down to your throat, girl, that's what it's known for, they call me Sosa. Dame la boca, dame la boca, dame la boca. Bring me that coke, I'm fresh off the boat, they call me ESOSA. Dame la boca, dame la boca, dame la boca. Go down to your throat, girl, that's what it's known for, they call me Sosa. Yeah, down in the boca, down in the boca. I keep them a wet on my successful like Rose when he go to kill. We drink a little bunker, don't fuck with a zoo. Real niggas winning, I play by the rules. We never gon' lose. Thinking they slick cause they brought us the bar, but I made the boss. I'm taking it far, I was born to star. Taking it down, they gon' know who we are. My traffic got burnt out, was hotter than Phoenix. Lost everything, like fuck it, don't need it. Rose in the concrete, but rose like a phoenix. Rose on niggas like he denim in Phoenix. Play with a true to them, brother a choker. Diamond lip boca, she love it, I choke her. Call me the goat, then bring me your throat. You sucking this dick or you driving the boat. Diamond lip boca, bring me that coke. I'm fresh with the boat, they call me ESOSA. Diamond lip boca, diamond lip boca, diamond lip boca. Go down in your throat, girl, that's what it's known for. They call me Sosa. Diamond lip boca, diamond lip boca, diamond lip boca. Bring me that coke, I'm fresh with the boat, they call me ESOSA. Diamond lip boca, diamond lip boca, diamond lip boca. Go down in your throat, girl, that's what it's known for. They call me Sosa. Diamond lip boca, diamond lip boca. Take over nigga, the bitch over nigga. Y'all see a nigga, turn smoke nigga. Mine is the lips, I'm a young hope nigga. No head on my nigga, just hustle my nigga. No faith with my nigga, I still made it quicker. Close out deals all in Mexico, nigga. You watching my moves, just following nigga. You still trying to figure out this nigga make sense. Switching the game up, switching
Like I
the
said,
game up.
I ain't gonna give y'all the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna have to go to YouTube, run the views up.
Yes, sir. Run it up. Run it up.
Hey man, ESOSA, La Boca.
Yes, sir. That's that
Man,
shit.
that was amazing, brother. Hey man, I like that, man.
Thank
I
you,
mean,
bro.
that was something that, yeah, that was something. Okay, right now it is time for
The Hot Box.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm jealous right now, man. I'm so mad I'm in the hotel room right now. Oh man.
Okay, so with these questions, young man,
Okay.
you would have to answer them not as quickly, but quickly. Okay, you do have some thought. You have about, most of them are yes and no questions. Most of them are true or false.
Okay.
First question: should transgenders be allowed in women's sports?
No.
Are true or false? Are black people always late?
No, I'm not. So I'm gonna say no.
Do you trust Dr. Fauci?
No.
Is it okay to be a black supremacist?
I would. I might have to elaborate on that one. I need to know like a KKK but black.
Well, if that's how you want to put it.
Or like we saying
Well,
Dr.
so
Umar.
supreme is someone that thinks that they're better than someone else.
Nah, cause I don't think I don't think I'm better than anybody else. So I say no. Man.
Do you support Black Lives Matter?
I would say like I want to say no, but not in the sense of like saying Black lives don't matter. But if we talking about the movement, then no.
What is Black excellence?
Shit, you looking everything on the screen. You looking at everything on the screen right now.
Do you love white people?
I mean, I love all people, so
How about white people?
yeah, they cool. I know some a lot of cool white people, so yeah, I mean, I can say that.
Do you love white people?
uh, yeah. With an
Did
accent.
you did you vote for the Great White Hope?
No, I didn't vote at all.
Do you know who the Great White Hope is?
Is it Biden?
Nah,
Who the Great White Hope?
Trump, Donald Trump.
Oh, he's a Great White Hope. Oh, then nah, I ain't nah. I wasn't voting anyway, so I ain't vote for nobody, man. Nah.
Do you believe racism exists?
Yes.
What's your proof?
My proof that racism exists is
Your
Damn.
proof. Your proof.
So I like a personal experience or something?
Yeah, if I believe if someone thinks something really exists, they probably go through it themselves.
Right. Um, I mean, I just experienced it, like when I used to work a 9 to 5, you know what I mean? Just being treated differently, talked to differently, than other peers, you know what I'm saying? Just certain situations that I've been put in, you know, even with cops sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I experienced some things, you know what I mean? I might get, I had a friend of mine's, white guy, you know what I'm saying? We pretty much got pulled over for the same thing, and his experience was totally different than mine. You know, it was more so of a friendly talking to versus me.
Maybe he knew the cop.
I mean, even still though, I mean, at the end of the day, wrong is wrong, right?
Wrong is wrong, yeah.
So that's how I look at it. But everybody, different strokes for different folks, man. Everybody might not experience it, so I can't blame nobody.
How do you overcome your thoughts?
By bringing them to life, you know. If I can think it, I can make it. It can be true. So I just, I just do it like that.
Amazing. Did you have fun?
Oh man, it was an amazing time. I couldn't even. I wouldn't know what I was getting into. I love this. This is. I wish we had some more time.
Yeah, man. I don't want. Sometimes I don't want to make it too long for the people. They want to get right to it. It's about
Right.
30 minutes. It's cool. Hey, thank you guys for coming past. ESOSA, go ahead and give your account and all your information out, man.
Man, you want to follow me? You can follow me on IG at ESOSA_CA, Twitter, at ESOSA_CA_films. YouTube, ESOSA, new video 222 out. La Boca out. La Boca, drinklaboca.com if you want some tequila. If you're looking for some shoes, some champagne, some more clothing, PJPIEGE fashion.com. You want to hear some more music? You want some more merch? You want the dice? You want some of that space cake? TrapSymphony.com. Yeah, that's it, man. Let's get it.
Amazing, man. Amazing. Everyone, please. Now this YouTube. I know it's tripping on me, but I will upload it on YouTube later on. I share with you, singing the stuff. And I thank everyone for coming past, man. We had a wonderful guest on today, JPTV. Believe it or don't, hey man, I appreciate everyone coming past. Me and your boy ESOSA.
Thank you for
Man,
having me
we
again.
had a great time, man. Let's close out with a little something, something.
Mm-hmm.
But you had fun though, man.
Nah, man, I definitely did, man. You know what I mean? Like, I love to keep it organic, love to keep it fresh. You know what I'm saying? Great questions, great topics. I loved it, man. It's great.
All right, man.
And thank you again for having me, man. I really do appreciate it.
Man, let's close out. Let's close out with one of your bangers, man. Let's go ahead and let me see. This is a jump. Let me finish playing my song.
Mm-hmm. Shot that joint fresh out the crib too, man. Right at the crib, man.
Amazing. Amazing.
Prize, dame la boca. Bring me that coca, fresh off the boat. They call me ESOSA. Dame la boca, dame la boca, dame la boca. Go down to your throat, girl. That's what it's known for. They call me Sosa. Dame la boca, dame la.
Make sure y'all check this out, man. ESOSA, man. La Boca.
Boca, y'all see it, man.
Make sure y'all check this out, man.
Dame la boca. Bring me that coca, fresh off the boat. They call me ESOSA. Dame la boca, dame la boca, dame la boca. Go down to your throat, girl. That's what it's known for. Call me Sosa. Dame la boca, dame la boca, dame la boca. They call me ESOSA. Dame la boca. They call me sosa. Dámele boca, dámele boca, dámele boca. They call me sosa. Dámele